Good afternoon, beautiful people. So today I wanted to do a video about faith. I think this is probably one of my first live videos. So if I make a few mistakes in sharing, y'all just forgive me. But anyway, I decided to try to record while I was on my way to the store, so I'm going to make this quick. But I want to talk about faith today because it's very important. I mean, not like it hasn't always been. We all know how important faith is, but with the times that we are currently in, I think, our faith has to take a whole new level. I think that we're no longer at a place where, we can have a little bit of faith, or we can get comfortable with the little mediocre faith that we have and all of that. We are in the last days. And we are at a point now where our faith has to be so strong and so secure. It's going to have to be more than just an anchor. It's going to have to be our base, our home base, our go-to, our completion, our, everything. We're going to have to stand on faith because these events that are happening, they've just gotten scary to a point of realizing that if you don't have your act together, you better get it together quick. But anyway, like I said, I want to make this short and sweet. So faith. Are you building your faith? What are the building blocks of your faith? Are you confident in your faith building mission, so to speak? And I say that because I had posted on my Facebook a thought for today in regards to how a lot of us, we put so much faith in our career goals and our finances and, the things that we set ourselves out to become. We put so much faith in that. And, we'll tell people every day, all day that, hey, I can become whoever I want to be and I can accomplish whatever I want to accomplish. And if I want to be an actress, it could happen. Or if I want to be the next, who knows, if I want to match the top money maker in the world, I could become the next billionaire. That's the kind of confidence, people speak. But when we ask, do you have that confidence in becoming the person that the Most High wants you to become in a spiritual sense? Do you have that same confidence? And what I mean by that is, the Most High desires that we become holy. We become set apart. We become empowered, by a certain sense of sanctification. We just have to be different. We have to operate on a different level, in a different realm, so to speak. It's just so much to be said on that subject alone. But again, when it comes to you having faith in whether or not you can accomplish holiness, all of a sudden it's impossible. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh no, nobody's perfect. Oh no, God understands. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to fall short all the time. Everybody falls short. You just automatically start talking about defeat. You speak in defeat. You don't even speak victoriously. You automatically resort to defeat. Why is that? Have you been trained to believe that achieving what the Most High has called and created you to achieve is impossible? Well, it's not. The same way you set out to become an architect or a doctor or a teacher, whatever. anything and everything you set your mind to do, the same way you have faith that you can accomplish and achieve that goal, you can apply that same measure of faith to becoming holy, changing your lifestyle, doing things differently. I mean, why is it so hard to believe that? And then now when you think about it, let's look at the effort that goes into making certain lifestyle changes to accommodate your desire for a PhD. So you'll decide, okay, I can't hang out that much with my friends anymore because I got to study on the weekends. That's one lifestyle change. You'll decide, hey, you know what, I can't drink on Friday nights because I know Saturday I got to get up and, you know, do this rigorous training for such and such and such. There you go. You've made another lifestyle change for something you want. You want that PhD, so you're going to make the changes necessary to accommodate your, you know, your work to help support your desire to get that PhD. So you're going to make lifestyle changes. Some of you even make diet changes. You want to eat better because you want to feel better and all these things. So I'm not saying it's easy, but a lot of you are willing to do or make a lot of sacrifices when it comes to obtaining certain materialistic things or, you know, certain things in regards to, you know, worldliness. But man, when it comes to just making certain lifestyle changes for holiness, oh no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to drop that person in your life that does nothing but lead you into trouble. Nah, you can't. You can't let that friend go. Not too big of a lifestyle change for you. No. You don't want to let go celebrating some of this stuff. Y'all know God is not, you know, with you on celebrating. I mean, I go to Halloween because it's the most obvious, I would say. And y'all know, well, my friends, who knows me, who's watching this, you know how I feel about these holidays. So I don't do these holidays, you know, and it was hard. At first it was hard to drop it because they're all so glamorous. They're also, you know, how do you say, tempting. Everybody gets involved. Everybody wants to come and get together and have family gatherings and eat and all this stuff. And it's kind of hard to not participate when your family is so used to, you know, having these family gatherings. And it's like, we're so trained in this world to participate in these things. We're so trained. You know, the only time our family gets together is when it's one of these holidays. Oh my goodness, everybody getting crazy because, oh, Christmas coming up. Oh, the family's gonna get together and have a big Christmas sheding. I mean, y'all can't get together any other day of the year? Y'all can't give each other gifts on any other day of the year? I mean, what, is it against the law to gather any other time of the year? You don't have time. You don't have vacation time. You can't take time off. You can't put a weekend together or go back to the old days when we used to have Sunday dinners at somebody's house. What happened to that? Why is it that everybody is so trained to only get together and have these big family gatherings on these ridiculous holidays? And then when you don't want to be a part of it, you're the bad one out. Oh, they go, that's that cousin or that sister who, you know, she always talking about these holidays and stuff. Child, please. Yeah, nobody should be talking against the family getting together. Well, anyway, I'm all about shunning anything that disappoints the Most High. And when we base our celebrations and things on paganism, it's a disappointment to the Most High. And I'll probably get into more detail about that on another video. But anyway, basically I'm saying we got to get to a point where we're willing to give up some things, okay? I honestly believe if you're a person that you can't give up a holiday, I mean, you can't give up Christmas. You can't give up a Halloween get-together for the pleasing of the Most High, or for your goal towards holiness. I mean, that, without being mean, you're in a pretty bad state. We have to break the chains of mental slavery, and we have to be reprogrammed. We have to stop telling ourselves that, family is more important than the truth, or these get-togethers, these holiday stuff is more important than the truth. They're not. Halloween is not more important. You don't need to decorate your house with a whole bunch of ghost goblins and jack-o'-lanterns and stuff just because that day is coming up on the calendar. I mean, who really benefits from that? Think about it. You go and you spend all of this money to decorate your house and a bunch of stuff for what? You want your neighbors to see how creative you are in decorating? Or what? You want your neighbors to feel like, oh, look, she's participating in the fun. Is it really that fun? I mean, I don't know. I'll go on and on and on for days about that. But again, like I said, we got to get to a place in our lives where we're willing to let go of a lot of these things. In order to accomplish the goal of pleasing the Most High, accomplish the goal of holiness, because he says that is what he desires from all of us, holiness. And it's not impossible, regardless of what your pastors have told you about how God understands and accepts your sin. It's not impossible to be holy. It's a work. It requires a work. It requires putting one brick upon another brick upon another brick. It requires letting go some things a little at a time, maybe. Start out with Halloween. Next year, add Christmas to the list. And I know what you probably say, what did she just say, Christmas? Again, my next video, maybe we'll talk about Christmas, because I can't tell you how happy I am to get Christmas off my plate. I haven't celebrated Christmas in years, and it's been a battle, because every year somebody finds a way to try to get me to participate in something going on Christmas. But I decree and declare this day that this year is the last year that anybody, I don't care who you are, I don't care if you're my blood relative, I don't care what your name is, I don't care what your position is, but this is the last year that I have anything at all to do with Christmas, Halloween, or these pagan holidays. My only participation will only be what I have to do at my job, and that is it. So let that just be known. If you're my friend or you're my family, don't call me when it's holiday time. You're hearing it now, you've heard it before. I don't want your gifts. I don't want your phone calls. I don't want your Merry Christmas, your happy holiday, Halloween, none of that. I love y'all. Peace be with you. I love you to pieces. I love you so much. That's why I'm always trying to preach to you. But I don't want to part. If the only time you can get with me, if the only time you can visit me and have a family gathering is on one of these pagan holidays, then I'm sorry. I guess you just won't be seeing much of me. But anyway, back to faith. Faith is key right now. We're in the last days. We got to get our acts together, because these people out here, if you don't have faith, I don't know, you ain't gonna make it. You got to know that God's got your back. You got to know that God is going to take care of you, whether dead or alive, because that's another thing you have to really get in the word about, is about death. And believe it or not, there's going to be a whole lot of death happening, even to those who have, God is going to redeem or revive or restore or resurrect after it's all said and done. But when he comes in on those clouds, and he comes and he shuts it all down, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people not alive anymore. And so y'all have to get that embedded in your mind. Stop selling your soul for this life. because at the end of the day, this life, if you're not mentally put in the right place, spiritually in the right place, this life will cause you to sell it for a morsel of bread. You don't want to do that. Okay, you already got people who have sold their souls for some fame, for a few seconds on TV, to ride around with some rims and nice houses and stuff. People have sold their souls for these things. But, you know, if you are a child of the Most High and you're really seeking Him and you want things to be different, and I don't know, even if you want to survive this next prophetic stage, it's time to wake up. It's time to get real. It's time to stop playing these games. It's time to stop all this foolishness, you know, all this celebrating these holidays that's not doing nothing for you but breaking your bank account. It's time to seek the Most High, seek what makes Him happy. Get into the Word. Know the truth, you know. It's time for the blinders to come off, because we truly have been bamboozled. Oh, that's a nice house. We've been bamboozled. We've been tricked. We've been deceived, blinded. Man, a work has been done on us. And I don't know, like I said, with all this stuff going on right now in these last days, y'all better wake up, and wake up fast. And you better be willing to let go of some stuff, even some people, to get right, you know, to get that house of faith where it needs to be. Because if you think about it, if the Most High was to visit you today, what kind of room you going to put Him in? Think of it like that, from a spiritual point of view. I'm talking about a spiritual point of view. What kind of room you going to put Him in? Is your room going to have a nice spiritual bed in it, a nice table, some chairs? You know, the scenery is going to be nice? Or is it going to be a room where He's like, what in the world? Are you going to have some idols up in there? You know, what kind of stuff you got hidden under your bed that you don't want your children to see? You know what I'm saying? What kind of stuff you got in your spiritual room? What kind of stuff you hide? What kind of stuff you haven't repented and said, I'm sorry for, forgive me? What stuff you still doing that you think God is okay with? Anyway, sometimes I get gangster. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, let me wrap this up. Faith is important. It's more than our food. It's our lifeline. We need it right now. We need a lot of it. And we need to stop being so eager to run and trust into man, because man has failed us. And I'm not saying he just failed us, you know, in these current 10 or so years. Man has failed us for centuries. And yes, it's amazing how we still keep finding ways to survive the failure. But now, shoot, the works have just, it's like the machine has fallen apart in so many areas and in so many ways that now nothing but destruction can come. It's just like any day now, the machine could just set on fire. That's how bad it is. So stop trusting in man. Man is not who you can trust. Man is imperfect. Man has fallen. Man don't really know what he's doing, and he don't want to admit it. He wants to continue to be in the place of your God, even though he has failed you. He has made you sick. He has failed you, taken you out of a place of nature and put you in a place of nothing but wood and stone. So you can't get the nutrients and the stuff from the earth that you need. You're surrounded by plastic and stone and metal, and man cannot be trusted. Okay, he has proven that. He has shown that. Even in his efforts to help you, he has hurt you. So get your faith out of man and put it on the Most High. Trust the Most High. Fast and pray. Give up some stuff. Change your lifestyle. Start eating better. Start living better. Start thinking better. Start being better. And wait on the Most High. Hope and pray that he don't pass you by. Like those old spirituals say. Don't, how you go? Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. And what's the other one where it says, please don't pass me by? Anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. When that mothership comes, that's what I call it. When the mothership comes, I pray in the name of the Most High Yah, I get on that ship. And you better live your life as if you are waiting and you're ready for the mothership. Anyway, I love y'all. Peace out.